Hello folks and welcome to Erannorth Reborn. In the previous episode we were playing with a Lycanthrope Mystic and successfully completed our normal run. So today it's time to unlock something new and probably playing Demon Animist isn't the best idea in the world, maybe even worse than the Lycanthrope Mystic. Let's investigate and see. So the demon has a -3 earth, and most of our cards will be earth. And on the class side we have a +1 earth, piercing bludgeoning. As for cards, we have this ally, which is piercing, and then we have Vinelass, earth, and Tangle. We don't particularly mind the earth penalty, as it applies basically on damage. We have Wall of Vines, a card that will amplify earth, but of course all, if not all, like 90% of the Animist cards are earth. On the demon side we have dark cards and a few slashing, a few fire, but mostly dark. We can try a summoner build, I guess. But even as flavor, a demon animist doesn't make much sense. So what I will do is unlock the animist, accept, and play as a hunter animist. We can do that by clicking the class option here, so hunter animist. And we can now fine tune our stats. You will notice that we have 2 points more because we are playing with a hunter and he has some mastery already. You will also notice that the minimum deck in this case is 18 cards, because both classes have a minimum deck of 18. So hunter animist, let's see what our deck looks like. Bludgeonic is something that we wouldn't mind having, both for the tripwire trap synergies and for the apprentice stuff. Slashing and piercing are most of the hunter cards, while most of our animist cards would be earth. So let's see. Earth major is the intellect and also affects our hand size, so 5 points here is the least we can do. We are at earth. Let's take willpower here. We don't care about astral light or dark. We can boost agility. Doesn't increase stuff much. Okay, I think this looks good. So low agility build. Agility affects our initial actions. Let's see how it will go. We regenerate only 6 action points per turn, and I can't see how much actions I have because the recording widget is on top of it. So let's start. I will be playing with this guy right here. Or maybe let's pick a lady this time. This one sounds good. We'll name here Karen and start. So on the perk sides we can get tough, will boost our resilience a bit. We have 10 actions, we generate 6 action points per turn. So attunement might be useful, but let's start with herbal lore. We'll get herbalism. Equipment. We can use either our staff, which is a two-handed weapon, or our silver dagger. Let's go with the staff. Deck builder, empty deck. Animal companion. We can add 3 of these boars. Herbal lore. 2 entangle. 2 of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. Maybe I can go like so. Okay, this is my final deck. Let's split the view to see it like so. We have 2 cards that cost 4, 2 copies each, and most cost on average 2 action points. Okay, let's see how it will go. I haven't played with a Hunter Animist before. Let's use Entangle and also Inflict Vulnerable 3. Now that he is entangled, he will take 3 intense damage, which will become 6. Or I will let him as he is. It's okay, we drop him at 1 and he's entangled, so he might not act and heal, or he may heal. Let's put him at the end. Our next action gets Retribution. So we have a Retribution of 3. This requires Herbalism too. This imbues fire, lose 2 action points, amplify fire, not so useful either. Okay, and right clicking on your boar has this defensive stance ability, so align defensive stance, we get +3 defense and +4 retribution. Ally loses in advance 4 hit points and 1 lifespan. So he didn't act it, that's good. We can now go like so. So, hardened staff, synergy damage 4, amplified Bludgeonic 2. These unravel action points cards will be useful. This is also useful because it echoes, so you pay 6 in advance, but then you reap the benefits. But for now, I will start with this Spirit Animal Pool. Okay, so Ceremonial Mask, it has Amplify Earth and also Echo, so it will apply for one more round. And we have a Herbal Infusion, Synergy Empower and Heal. And if it unravels, we restore 1 action point. So let's go with Vine Lash. Entangle him, so maybe he won't heal. So this has summon twice, so it summons 2 Thick Vegetation. It's not multicasted, just summons 2 allies out of the bat. And Thick Vegetation is a reaction that has a synergy Entangle, Earth 4, Synergy Defend and Defense. So it's a defensive action. If we have Amplify Earth 4+, then we'll get a defense synergy. But otherwise we will get synergy Entangle. And it's 4 zeros. So we can trigger the other one like so. Okay, so they are all entangled, and entangle gives you a 50% chance to miss their turn. So these guys here all have 50% chance to act and 50% chance to miss their turn. And so as we can see, he acted and those two were entangled and they didn't. Let's energize some damage in our tripwire trap. We can kill this one. These are passive allies, so they can't attack. Let's entangle this one. Click, make him the active target. And they are both entangled now. Let's see if they will get whacked or not. Miss turn, perfect. And miss turn means that they didn't get to heal. So we already have a companion, but we love animals, we are animists, so let's hand him a stick. There is also the option to look around for the poisonous plant that killed his master. We can get this card into our stash. Okay, so Amanita Synesis, they both require Herbalism 1, we have it. Synergy Stun and Synergy Creep. Stun will immobilize the target, while Creep will deal that much damage and half the amount will be weakened. And this one will imbue poison, so imbue is like split, like every card we have in our hand this turn gains split poison, so half of the damage becomes poison damage and the other half whatever it is. And by poison I mean just the affinity, the damage type, like it's slashing, so it's poison. There is also the venom effect, which is what causes enemies to lose 3 hit points per venom stack. So both are quite interesting. I will get the Amanita Synesis in this case, add one copy in my stash. So let's recruit the dog. He's a unique companion. He has the ability Stay, which is a very nice defend 2, draw 1 card, becomes defend 5, draw 1 at the highest level. And he also has a morale ability, so when this dog attacks, the enemy will get vulnerable 1. And if the dog attack kills the enemy they attacked, then this vulnerable effect will apply on the first enemy instead. So we could, instead of the wolf companion, adapt this dog right here. So let's do that, why not? And we also got a knapsack. Let's continue. Open the chest. This is a decent armor, but not when you are regenerating 6 action points per turn. So let's add it to our inventory. Get this too. Now I can minimize this event, summon my dog, and also loot the knapsack. Space will advance in the next node. Herbal Infusion, Synergy and Power, Heal 6. And the Spirit Animal Owl. Let's get the hardened stuff. I will add it to my deck. Let's play Stay. We can amplify Earth. We have any Earth cards now, so let's leave this for now. Camouflage. Tripwire Trap. Let's end our turn. I will add the damage to my dog ability, the ability that crafts the stay card, like so. So now that we have the Animal Companion card, if I will play the Come Here Boy, The Come Here boy plays a Wolf Companion card, which is a unique companion. And you can have only one companion aligned to play. You have the dog, so if you play the wolf, this dog will be lost forever. So instead we can benefit from these cards here and have them apply to our dog instead. So let's choose and draw Go Hunt. It's a teamwork card, so we need our dog active, like so. We get one, that's the minimum level of my dog and me. And so we have a chaotic 5, which translates into chaotic damage. A random enemy in the battlefield will get picked at random and get this damage. So we can use it on any card, even as we reactivate our dog, for example, like so. Let's get Boar, Retribution, and Synergy, and Defend. His right click ability ignores active synergy, so it won't act as a trigger, while our dog triggers active synergies when we right click. They will appear here. He doesn't show anything, just defensive stance. Okay, let's play Hunter's Brew. Stay. Attack. Now we can also attack with our dog to inflict vulnerable 1 potentially. Red Lotus, target self. We get synergy and power 4 and gain envenomed 2. So this means that we have now 2 venom stacks and we will lose 6 in the turn while our envenom counter is 2, and we will lose 1 when it becomes 3, so 9 hit points in total for an empower of +4. Not for every combat, but usually in a boss fight. Because empower will also empower your heals, for example, or not just your damage. I won't just pass higher potential checks. Let's add this to our deck and check it out. So stay. We can add the retribution here to get 2 retribution, 1 for each enemy that we will cast this card. Let's attack with our staff. And our dog can attack him Unfortunately, it removed 1 immobilized counter, so he will act now. But retribution will get him. Okay, two cards we can pick. This is a very nice armor to have. Animist robes will give us amplify earth, and resist piercing. A more worthwhile cost. And healing ointment is a very useful healing card. So let's add it to stash. Okay, we have Eon the Quick, Crew Lookout, Crew Gunslinger. Let's play Ceremonial Mask. Camouflage. Untitled enemies do fight back, so something to keep in mind. Unfortunately, the Go Hunt is a reaction and we lost it. It's okay. Now we can summon this. We will lose the board, but he's a goner anyway. But we'll get 3 defend. Entangle won't work on him. Doesn't have the necessary potential. So this won't work, but we have plenty of defend.
Oh no!
So this amplify we have right here will be lost when I end my turn, but I will get the new one. So still worthwhile. So we start with an amplify to earth. Everyone is down. And we are on stage 2. So far the character seems to be a bit underwhelming. Let's see what will happen after we gain a few levels. Let's put these 2 guys in the front. We can't affect them because we don't have the potential. So most debuffs would be quite useless against them. Synergy Penetrate can bypass that. So for example, we can entangle. No, we can't. Okay. Let's use the defense. We're down at 7. Let's go hunt. Good reinforcements. Let's retribution. Unfortunately, it's a reaction, but we can still do that. So now we can entangle because we match the potential. Unfortunately, she still acts. No big deal. Okay, so now things will get a bit better. We can get Unleash and speak with birds. So I will remove this card and I will add the playset of Unleash. I will add make that one. Perks. Okay, so what is our major problem as I see it is our actions and our action points per turn. And increasing agility or willpower will eventually make things better in that front, but perks that increase action points, for example, let's search for AP. We don't have any. Don't have any. Still we can go with perks that increase agility then and meditate in this case. But first things first, Apprentice Summoner. Your summons have +1 power and +2 health bonus. That are the summons that come into play. Your ally summon limit increases by +1. So Apprentice Summoner, and I will add a point in resilience. Spirit Pain Oil, Blessed, Banish. Blessed will deal 6 damage to wicked enemies, and Banish will banish enemies that are weak to it, like spirits or demons and so on. In this case, I think I will go with the new leaf, which it's what you see is what you get. But potential will increase as the card gains levels. Let's add a new leaf to my hand, to my deck. Let's use silver damage on Lycan's Scout. Just 6 damage. Okay, let's do this. Red Lotus. Synergy, Empower. Let's use this to get the Empower. And now that we have Empower 4, you notice that our defense has gone to 6, our Blood Zeonic have went up by a lot. And if I play this card, the Empower will drop by 25%. But will also give me synergy damage and amplify Blood Zeonic. And I will add it here. Now you can see the Empower bonus is lower, but damage is more because we also have this amplify Blood Zeonic and this damage synergy. So let's kill the Lycan Scout. Empower is now down to 2, and that's where it will remain till we end our turn, in which case any unused Empower bonus is lost. You can read more about Empower here. It will also affect the stats of our allies. So this boar, if I play him now, it will come down as 6-11. But if I click end my turn, it will drop to a lower power and health version, because now it has this Empower bonus. Let's do that so you can see the difference. Okay, so now it's a 5-10. So the more Empower you have, of course, the better it is. Let's grab a herbal infusion. Unravels for action points. Summon's Mask. We need to expend both Hexward 4 and Defend 1. And then we have a Gambit to either get a Spirit Guide Gambit plays for free the option, so you get to play Spirit Guide for free, Veil Bridge for free, and for free means no action point cost, or have a mild misfortune. Now I will add this to inventory and also get Squire's Leather Armor. And now that we have 7 action points per turn and we can afford paying some for upkeep, let's add this armor into our active equipment. This is also nice, but I will also equip the Summon's Mask, which is activable. We won't be able to use it. Which I equipped? No, I want to equip this. Once this becomes a Hexward 4, then we will be able to use Summon's Mask, so let's unequip it for now and maybe equip the Fossil Talisman. Continue. We can buy some rations. As you can see, our action points are very low, so we have to make up for that with our allies. Let's use Unleash on our dog and cast it on these two guys here. So we are forcing him to heal, and we can also avoid some damage by stunning this one. Resist it. Okay. Strike and tangle. And we can still play that to get a nice defend bonus. So Noctem Novitiate was entangled. Play Unleash. Entangle. Just in case we don't kill him. Antioquia. Okay. Okay, so let's play. We can't use Amanita Antioquia, we have Herbalism 1. Let's add the Venom Synergy to this card right here. Stunned and Venomed. Defensive stance. Defense stay. So I stunned him so he won't heal. You can just kill him with my dog. He got the vulnerable as the first enemy. Let's add this to my deck. Resist stun. So Murkith is immune to entangle and vulnerable. Let's put him in the back. Synergy damage. Fire oil. Imbue fire and amplify fire. When you imbue and the damage is split, any half you amplify will get its benefit. So for example, if I was to amplify fire and imbue fire and then use this wooden longbow, the fire part will have this +3 bonus. And if I also had an amplify piercing, then the piercing half would have that amplify bonus. So it's nice. Will also echo for 2 turns. Let's stash it. So Cornwell is level 5. Let's use the Red Lotus. Play Ceremonial Mask. And now we have a potential of 7. And we can stun him. Or entangle him. And stun him. I will go Hunter's Brew and Winelass here. So my ally ability had the potential of 4 versus 5. Let's play Stay, Unleash, and we will add this damage to our stuff. He doesn't have any physical resistances, and we can also finish him off with the creep. Okay, Cornwell is down as well. We're level 2. We'll keep playing with this deck, and then I will fine tune it once we finish this stage. So let's evaluate the stage a bit. Three to 6 piercing. Let's add the venom here. Hardened Staff, Amplify Bludgeonic, and Damage Synergy is nice in the Tripwire Trap because it is a Bludgeonic card. That's Vinicius. So. We can play till the hour mark and then I will save and start recording the second part. So hopefully I will upload all parts of this run today. We'll see. So, immune, immobilized, bewitched, vulnerable, frozen, vulnerable, nothing. Let's try to stun this guy here. We can entangle, mark as the active, right click, entangle. So he acted. Entangle didn't had any immediate benefit. Okay, so let's end things like so. Level up, that's good. I will just attack with my dog. Okay, and I will stop this recording here, and we'll continue in the next part. So hopefully we'll be seeing you shortly.